ahead. Huh? I stopped putting this out there because of how self-conscious I am. At the same time, we try this. You wrote 2 Hush Hush fanfics? That's amazing! A dark revenge story told in 5 parts. Is there anywhere where can we read this? I know OG Panda and I would love to. OG Panda wrote Hush Hush, and from all the fan art, and even like fan comics we've seen of Hush Hush, it's always just so cool to see. Irish, that's amazing. Don't be self-conscious. You gotta share it. I love fan-made stuff. Oh, excuse me. That's really cool.
Hero, you alright? You went kind of quiet there.
Huh? Oh.
Later episode, I'll
I'm
tell
good.
you why I didn't go with that one.
Sorry,
We'll come back to that
I got lost
one.
in thought for a sec there.
No, the crab's little nod to Crush Crush. This is a stream, folks. We're just gonna... No, we're gonna continue on.
Are you sure you're good?
We're gonna sit here for the next little while and just look at that smile. But then that wouldn't make for a good YouTube video, so let's keep going. I'm sorry, this is what you're gonna get when you get me playing Hush Hush and Mio is on, because I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but Mio is my favorite character in this game, so... Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, and welcome back to more Hush Hush. Yes, you saw at the start of this episode, I just want to give a big shout out to Mio and her community over on Twitch. They've been so loving, supporting, and so just wonderful, wonderful people. Go check her out on Twitch. I'm going to leave a link to her channel down below. So let's get back to more Hush Hush. You already saw what happened previously in previous episodes, so let's not beat around the bush. Let's just get right down to it. Before you fall asleep, you can't help but think of all the people suddenly interested in you, desiring you. It's a bit intoxicating. July 10th, dawn. Your alarm goes off. The song playing is singing about squirrels or something. And they're at the club? You're not sure. You're groggy. Time to work. Alright, let's make some money here. Let's see. Well, I still can't do Poker Pro or Model yet. But I'm close to... Okay, I think I have... Yeah, I'm just going to do... level up the luck skill. That way at least tomorrow I can do Poker Pro. Get a little more than normal. But I should be okay for now with just the 530 that I have. Alright, let's see. We got Elle, we got Bonnie, and we got Cassie to talk to. Let's start with Elle. Hello, I hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to let you know that I'm heading to the park to feed the birds. Oh. I find this is usually a lovely time for a visit, since the birds aren't terribly good conversationalists. If you'd like to join me, please do. If not, I'll be sure to feed the birds extra so they won't lose out. Take care. Aww. Hey, Sugar. Hope you're having a peachy day today. I had a little question for you. If you're not too busy, what do you think of the idea of making breakfast this week? Of me making you breakfast this week? I need to shut down the bakery for a couple hours and thought I could arrange something fun to do in the meantime. I'm thinking Thursday the 11th or sometime on the weekend. What do you think? It'll involve fresh cinnamon buns in case that helps your decision. Okay, let's see what, Thursday the 11th, where are we? Okay, today would be Wednesday the 10th. Let's talk to Cassie first. Hey, it's me, Cassie. That was the most fun night of my goddamn life. Thanks for everything. Thinking about you. Yeah, she likes us. Let's check my schedule. Looks like I'm free in the morning. Okay. I will take Bonnie up on her offer. A beautiful woman offering me Cinni-Bons. Can I say yes twice? LOL. Well, if you were hoping that would make the two of me show up, I hate to disappoint you. But it sounds like a date, sugar. I'll be by bright and early. Make sure to work up an appetite. See you then, love. Alright. So tomorrow's going to be a good day. We got a date with Elle in the afternoon, a date with Quill in the evening, and a date with Bonnie in the morning. So the dates with Elle and Quill will finish us up for the week because we've already done the dates with Mio and Cassie. And sorry to disappoint, this is going to be a Mio-less episode. Who am I disappointing more? Probably myself, but oh well.
Hola,
Let's get some coffee.
aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House. It's just me today, but it's not so busy, so I have lots of attention to spare for you. What can I get for you today?
One
Here you
large
are.
coffee, please.
Have a great day.
You too, Lotus. Thanks so much. And my buff stat went up, which is good because I need that to go up. I also need motivation to go up too, but... Alright, let's go visit Elle in the park. You arrive at the park and it's relatively busy. People are throwing frisbees, having picnics, and overall just enjoying the warm weather. Walking over to the fountain, you see Elle sitting by herself on a bench, with a small flock of birds already flirting about close to her feet. You make your way over to her, cautious not to disturb the birds. You overhear Elle speaking to her feathered crowd, and pause before interrupting her.
I'm so happy you like the birdseed I brought, but please do share. I see a few of you back there too nervous to get closer. I made sure not to get the kind with red millet this time. I didn't realize it was so unpopular. None of you even ate a morsel. I do the same thing with coleslaw. I'm not sure if it's the word slaw or the fact that it tastes like sad cabbages, but I have never cared for it.
I mean, that's a whole debate for another time. I will take normal coleslaw over KFC coleslaw any day of the week.
Here you are, another handful.
Let's see. Hey, Elle. I generally prefer whatever the broccoli and bacon salad is called. I'm no bird myself, but I would love to get closer too. Mind if I sit here?
Oh, hello. It's good to see you.
Swab goes up. Let's see. Ah, excellent. Elle stands to greet you and manages a small curtsy before gesturing to the bench seat next to her.
I'm so happy you showed up. I love the company. How wonderful that you could make it. I know feeding the birds is quite literally for the birds, but I enjoy it. The only problem is that the birds aren't quite the conversationalists you might imagine. I informed them of all the latest news I've heard, but they rarely reciprocate. I suppose you could say they're a little bird-brained.
That's cute. Cat got their tongue, maybe? Haha, 2 bird puns in 10 seconds. Sounds like foul language to me. How dare you insult birds?
Well, I have a lot of time to think them up, so don't be jealous. Here, take a handful. Try not to rain it down right on their heads. They get grouchy, and I can't say I blame them. So how is your vacation going? Are you enjoying your time in Subrosa so far?
Mostly, but I could definitely use any tips you might have as a local. 1 second, got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, I'm still not fully recovered from what I was talking about on Friday's video. This place is a little busier than what I expected. I tend to like a more chill vibe. Present company included, best time ever.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel the same. Yoo-hoo!
Elle reaches into her bag of birdseed and whistles a friendly hello to the birds, hoping perhaps you won't notice her blush with her attention turned away. Elle gently tosses another handful of seeds. Somehow, you can't help but notice how delicate and careful she is. The birds really do get much closer to her than anyone else. A stellar joy gives you a stellar J gives you the evil eye when you offer him a sunflower seed, but gladly hops to Elle's feet when she dishes them out. She seems so wistful watching them that for a moment you wonder if perhaps she's fallen asleep.
Can I ask you a weird question? Actually, never mind. It's silly.
That's just what my face... This is just what my face looks like. Alright. I love weird questions. Oh, see if I had motivation up, I could ask her that one. Because that's a good one, but...
Okay,
I guess nothing
that's
wrong with
good.
that one either.
I find that an encouraging thought, actually. Often, I find... Well, when I chat with people, I find it sort of difficult to guess how they'll react. I've gotten used to blank stares and uncomfortable silences, I feel. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to be a bird? And I don't mean just flying, or eating worms, in case you get hung up on that. I mean, being so free, you couldn't even understand the alternative. To be able to dart away and fly to safety. To wake up not sure where you might go or what you might eat. To be at the mercy of storms and snow and everything that might find you a tasty meal. But never worrying, never regretting, just being a bird. Do you ever wonder if that would be better? Or if that would be a sort of loss of yourself?
I don't know why that line gets me the way it does, but huge credit to OG Panda for such a wonderful, wonderful dialogue. Just
in case that was too weird, pretend I asked you about wool, blankets.
if you don't wonder what it's like being something else, you might not see what you are. Quite the overlap between wool blankets and birds, actually, politically speaking. That wasn't a weird question. That was a real one.
Oh, well, thank you, I think. That doesn't really answer it, but I guess it sort of answers whether I should ask it. That's an even better answer than I could have hoped for. The chickadees are my favorite, by the way. Just in case you were wondering.
You and Elle spend the better part of an hour tossing birdseed to the grateful birds. The two grateful birds. After which Elle folds an empty plastic bag of seed and puts it delicately in her purse. Oh, man,
Thank
my
you for
tongue
spending
does
this
not
time
work
with
today.
me. I enjoyed it very much.
Pleasure was all mine. Those birds better appreciate it. Pleasure was all mine.
Well, certainly not all. I can promise you. Time for me to go, but I hope we can do this again.
Elle gets a slightly awkward look of expectation. She steps closer to you, but it's obvious she's unsure of how to say goodbye. Elle smiles, a little embarrassed, but offers her hand for your formal and very old-fashioned gesture. I think, with meeting her brother earlier in the playthrough, I think old-fashioned is the way to go with Elle.
Good day. See you again.
Elle heads to the bus stop and you head back to your car. July 10th, afternoon. So we can go into town or we can go to the cafe. The choice is ours. Let's just have a quick look at our contacts. Okay, Elle's affection really needs to go up, but I think we'll do that with the next date we go on. Heroes is good. Cassie's is good. Mio's is fantastic. And we still need to get more with Quill. And we didn't. I'm still bummed I didn't get that first secret with Elle. As for everyone else, Bondo's good. Fumi, I think that just stays that way. Alpha we're starting in on. And Eli, we can get better. Okay, let's get back to it. I think we'll go into town. Yeah. Strolling through town, looking for something to do, you find yourself a little bored and distracted. Your eyes pass over store windows filled with tacky tourist kitsch. Sorry, there's a period there. Frogs made of seashells glued together. Angels carved from willow, but actually plastic. Just when you think your trip is a bust, you spot a scratch and win ticket on a bench that hasn't been scratched. What luck? What do? We scratch the ticket, of course. You scratch a ticket and win $5. Woo! You duck into market and claim your prize, pocketing the crisp bill, and continue on with your day. Evening. Eli. Hey. Drop everything. It's a text from Eli. Look, I've got a favor to ask. I've got a super boring day coming up at work. I want your help to pass the time. We can dress up, dress down, dress in dresses, whatever floats your yacht. Interested? It'll be so much more fun with you here. You busy Thursday the 11th in the evening? I think I am, actually. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I can definitely do that then. Because I thought the Quill date was tomorrow, but it's tonight, so... Alright. What can I say about Eli-O? Yos! I've got plans for you, buckaroo. We're gonna have some major fun. See you then. Bye! It's gonna be fun on the bun. Alright. So we can choose the park. No, we're gonna go Quill, of course. You arrive home that evening completely wiped out. It isn't until you reach the front door that you recall Quill mentioning something about plans tonight. You crack the front door open, waiting to see if a herd of gerbils or something rushes out. Instead, only a strange, pleasant smell greets you. As you enter the house, the smell of lemon and cinnamon hits like a scented candle shoved up your nose. You peek into the kitchen and see Quill is standing there, holding a cup of tea. Various cups and dishware are set out, including a teapot. There are also several stuffed animals and sock puppets. Sock puppets! Quill's eyes light up when she sees you. She sips delicately at her tea, as though pretending to have just noticed you, and smiles.
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in. Nice day, isn't it? Nice day for a tea party? I wanted to make you something really special, to thank you for being so nice to me.
Aww.
So I made you a tea cozy out of an old tea cozy. But then, I realized that you need a teapot for a tea cozy. Luckily, I found one in your neighbor's kitchen.
Found one in my neighbor's kitchen?
So I made you super special tea, and put in every tea bag I could find in the house. It's very strong flavored, which means it's good. Would you care for some company with your cup of tea?
This is so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Thanks. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use all the tea bags at once, though. Did you say you stole from my neighbors?
You're welcome. And yes, it was thoughtful. I thought about it for several hours before doing it. Because it's the thought that counts. Here, have a seat. I found this one over there. You can have it. Let me introduce you to our guest. This is his lordship, the Earl of Jam. That's Mrs. Buttertump. And that handsome fellow is a sock I glued eyeballs to.
Quill's awesome.
I I call him Sock, because that's what he is. Sugar? Would you like 1 lump or 2? I would offer you milk, but it mysteriously disappeared today, over several hours.
Quill, what is all this? What's going on here? The word lump is so appetizing. I'll take 2.
Oh yes, very much so. I've chewed on my fair share of mystery lumps. It's a surprise every time. So now we make small talk. I'm not sure how it works, but I imagine we must talk like we're really small.
Yeah, that's probably one of the things I would have thought about when I was a kid, what small talk meant, but...
I'll go first. Oh no, I can't reach that box on the counter. How will I? Banana. Galoshes.
Quill's voice trails off into a tiny whisper. You catch the odd word like banana and galoshes, but it's mostly just tiny buzzing sound. Oh, she's so
And there were
adorable.
4 of them. Okay, your turn.
A small talk doesn't mean talk small. It means to chit-chat, talk about whatever's on your mind. Whisper incoherent nonsense. Are you acting this way on purpose? Well, we want her to like us, so... Quill's eyes light up, and she sits up. Her pupils dilate. Happy smirk tugs on her lips.
Why, thank you. That's very flattering of you to say. I feel the same way about you. You haven't sipped your tea.
Take a sip, but confidently. Put the tea down and decline. You sip at the insanely strong tea, which tastes of lemon, cinnamon, jasmine, chai, and mint. All of those are good separately. I don't know how they all work together, though. Braced for the taste, you manage to drink it while keeping a smile. Quill smiles, and her eyes sparkle in the fluorescent light. She sips her own tea, and the momentary silence is comfortable.
What's that, Sock? Oh yes, I'll ask them. Sock was wondering where you get your business. He's thinking about getting into business himself, but is not sure where to get some. Is there a business store?
Oh. Oh, I'm too off. Quill, that's enough. I want to know why you're here. What are you hiding from me? I get most of my business from offices. That's where they grow them, reach your pocket, and pull out whatever's in there. I can't do that one, but...
Oh yes, of course. I always wondered what offices were for. The mystery is solved at last. Sock appreciates the advice. I can tell. So, I would like to play a game, but you, as my guest, get to help choose the rules. It's called The Most You Know. We each get to ask a question, and everyone must answer or lose their tea party privileges. I'm sorry the rules are so harsh. The only rule is, you have to ask the questions like this. What is the most blank you know? Then everyone answers. Would you like to play?
Yes, this sounds like fun. No, I'd rather play a different game.
Yay! Willing participants make the game a lot more fun and less illegal.
I love that line. I absolutely love that line. Yay! Willing participants make the game a lot more fun and less illegal. Wonderful job, guys. Wonderful job.
As the oldest person here, Mrs. Butterdump gets to go first. What is your question, Mrs. B?
Quill stares at the doll called Mrs. Butterdump, which is neither female nor seemingly related to Butter in any way. Quill nods several times, then looks at you expectantly.
Oh, sorry, I'll translate. Mrs. B asked, what is the most adorable thing you know? My answer is that kitties are sometimes born with extra toes. This is called polydactylism. It makes them look like they have mittens on, and it means they have extra beans. It's the best thing ever. Ha ha ha.
Quill looks to Sock and laughs at his answer. Then she looks to the Earl of Jam and scrunches her nose at his. Then she looks at you. Otters hold hands when they sleep, so they don't float away from each other. The furry tufts inside of a cat's ear are called ear furnishings. Quill.
Oh my
She'll let
God!
that
I didn't
one.
know that. I didn't know a cute thing about kitties. This is the best day of my life. Yay! Okay, Sock, it's your turn. He asked, what's the most delicious thing you know? Oh, Sock, always thinking with your tummy. Classic Sock.
That she just made this afternoon.
My answer is fish cakes, and I'll have you know that's a universal answer consistent across all timelines.
After a brief pause, listening to the Earl's and Mrs. B's answer, Quill looks at you. I'm partial to cream-based desserts, preferably of the frozen kind. Quill. Why, fish cakes are also my answer. Don't want to lie to her.
Oh my goodness, yes! 100 yeses! Lined up on a yes stage dancing a yes dance. The Earl says that he's changing his answer to yours, and you may be required to change your answer. He's speaking with his lawyers. It's the Earl's turn. He's asking what's the most metal thing you know. I think my answer is tigers! Tigers are metal. I would love to be a tiger for a day. Roar!
Quill looks at you. The vacuum? Cucumbers. Quill.
I changed my answer. I changed my answer. Oh my goodness. My heart is racing now. I don't think I did very good that round.
Quill grows quiet. She takes a sip of her tea, then puts it down on the saucer. She takes a deep breath, then looks at you hesitantly. For a moment, she sits in silence, slowly and softly blinking her eyes, until she finally nods at you.
Okay, your turn for a question.
What's the most dangerous thing you know? What's the most milk you've ever had to drink in one day? What's the most toast a ghost could boast? Quill closes her eyes and scrunches up her face. She shakes her head several times, as though disagreeing with herself. Her hands tighten into fists. She makes a growly cat sound before finally blurting out her answer without looking at you.
Knowing something you're not supposed to is the most dangerous thing. Seeing something you weren't supposed to is the most dangerous thing.
There's her second secret. I wish I could have found out what her first secret was, but...
Sorry, that answer was very, very big, and it took a lot to lift it out of my head.
Yeah, when we get to Quill's ultimate revelation, you'll see why.
But please don't tell anyone I said so. It's a secret. I'm only telling you guys because you're my friends.
There's a sudden loud knock at the door. Quill jumps to her feet and hisses, then disappears down the hall towards your room. A voice from outside calls in.
Police! Open up!
Hi, Fumi.
Oh, there's a doorbell here.
The doorbell rings. You make your way to the front door and look outside. You see the detective you spoke to last week standing outside. She has a stern expression, and you get the distinct feeling that your front door may not survive a legitimate shoulder check from her. You open the door.
Hello, I'm Detective Fumi. We spoke previously.
I remember.
Good. Then we can dispense with formalities.
Listen for 1 second. I will always stop to highlight excellent music in this game or any game that I'm playing. Just music in here is just so well done.
You are currently renting this house from Cat's Meow Vacation Rentals, correct?
Okay, no, I'll come back to that one later.
And you took possession of the property early last week?
Correct? Technically, yes, but I've barely been here. What's this with all the sleepovers I've been having? She scratches some words onto a notepad.
Did you have any contact with the previous tenant? Did you exchange information at all, or did they relinquish the keys for the property to you?
No, I just arrived and the place was ready for me. Is that a real question? Who would run a business like that?
So the place was clean and ready for your arrival on Monday the 1st.
She scratches more notes on her notepad.
Just a few more questions. Did the previous tenant leave behind any property or forwarding contact information? And have you noticed any unusual or suspicious persons frequenting the property?
Nope. Define unusual or suspicious.
Unusual. Any person who rises to the level of notability in your immediate surroundings. A child on a bike? Not unusual. A person dressed as a koala for no apparent reason? Unusual. Suspicious. A person who appears to be engaged in atypical, potentially criminal behavior. Old person walking their dog. Not suspicious. Dog walking a person. Suspicious.
Why? Nothing unusual at all here. Nothing unusual at all. I've seen a strange girl in the neighborhood wearing cat ears and a tail. By those definitions, I haven't seen either.
Alright, that answers my questions. You've been very helpful. I'll give you my contact number. Let me know if you come across anything out of place.
And the plot thickens.
Make sure to keep your doors locked at night, and report any suspicious behavior to the police. Very well. That's all for now, then. I'm highly certain we'll be speaking again soon.
So am I. The detective turns and walks to her car. An unmarked black sedan. She doesn't look back or make eye contact as she leaves. After a few minutes, you go to the bedroom and find Quill hiding under your bed.
Is she gone?
Yes, it's safe to come out? I think so. Maybe stay under there for now.
Thank you for not telling her I was here. I was worried I would have to scratch her to make her go away. And I don't like doing that. I'm also glad I didn't need to run outside. I don't feel like being an outdoor kitty right now. I think our tea party is over. But I had a wonderful time, except for the part when the mean lady came and scared me. It was nice talking to you. You make me feel better when we talk. That's a special gift to have.
My pleasure. I look forward to more talking. Reach under and scratch her ear. We'll save it for later, but you've got some explaining to do.
That feels so good. Thank you. That's another special gift you have. Alright, I better say goodnight. I need to go run around downstairs on all the furniture for a little while for no reason. Good night, friend.
One secret added, and her affection's gone up, and is up to lovey-dovey. July 10th, night. Okay, let's have a quick look at our contacts here for Quill. Okay. Good, good. 2 dates completed. Secret 2. Quill said she may have seen something she wasn't supposed to, which is the reason she's in hiding. Yeah. Well, I can't say much more if you haven't actually seen or played Hush Hush, but yeah, it's... wow. Let's work on our ruthlessness. Oh, let up. The events of the day play over and over in your mind. How long can you keep juggling so many love interests? As long as the game will let you. July 11th, dawn. You awake to Caribbean limbo music. Your alarm clock asks you, how low can you go? You hit the snooze button a little too hard. Okay, we need to do... there we go. So, let's get a little bit of money. Let's start to Quill. Hey, this is Serena, your smart home data assistant. Dad-ass. Someone is using speech to text feature to send you a message. Here's what they're saying. Hello, it's Quill, your kitty. I wanted you to know you did a good job. You should become a professional tea drinker. Or an iced tea drinker, if you prefer. That's all. Thanks for coming to my tea party. Okay, bye. Let's get to the cafe. Ooh.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the
Hello,
best
Dimitri.
coffee place in all of Sabrosa.
I mean, they say there's other coffee shops in Sub Rosa. I haven't seen them, but...
My sister is away at the moment, but I would be very pleased to make your order. What can I get for you today?
One large coffee. Can it help my motivation?
Coming
Bye-bye.
right up. A coffee guaranteed to change your life.
I just want to improve my
Here
stats.
you are, my friend. Be well, drink well.
Oh, that one hurt. But it got my motivation up. Let's see, now we're at motivation 9. Awesome. Okay, we can keep leveling that up, and then we'll go do the bunny date next. Ding dong. It's still early when you hear your doorbell. You're still toweling off from morning shower, but luckily you're mostly dressed. The sound of the doorbell sends Quill racing down to the basement. The last time she made that trip, you didn't see her for a few hours. You feel reasonably sure she'll stay out of sight, so you toss your towel in the laundry basket and open the front door. Bonnabelle is there. She's holding a full armload of mixing bowls and various baking ingredients. Her face lights up into a broad smile when she sees you.
Morning, sugar. I have to tell you, you've got just the sweetest little rose bushes out front. I dare say the flowers are almost strawberry blonde. Give us a kiss. I was thinking about you all morning, and I don't feel like imagining it no more.
Bonnabelle manages to lean in and kiss both your cheeks without jostling her supplies. She smells like cookies.
All right, sweetheart, why don't you show me to your kitchen? I got some dough proofing already, and we're ready for step 2.
Wait, you already made the dough? Oh my gosh, you smell so good. Kitchen's this way, I've got an apron too, but I don't look as good as you would. I can't do that one. Oh my gosh, you smell so good.
Thanks, sugar. Part of the job description, I dare say. Gracious me, what a cute little house you've got. This place has always caught my eye, but I've never found out who the owner is. There's always someone renting it short term. I've always wanted to ask them why there's so much Nepeta Cataria growing out front. They've got bushels of it.
Nepeta what? There's quite a few odd characters in this neighborhood. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it's been a great place to kick back and relax.
Catmint, sugar. Or catnip. Sorry, I took a course on botanicals a few years back, and sometimes I still use the fancy names.
Catnip growing in the front yard. Cat's Meow rentals. Why didn't I get any of this sooner? We'll go over it all by the end of this playthrough. The two of you move into the kitchen, and Bonnabelle quickly takes over. She places down her supplies and tools and nods with satisfaction.
Perfect little kitchen. Nice and tidy, too. Glad to see it. So this morning, sugar, I'm gonna treat you to some of my homemade Cinni-Bons, one of my Mama's secret family recipes. The secrets are lemon zest and buttermilk in the dough, but you did not hear that from me. I closed down the bakery this morning for its monthly cleaning crew, so for the next couple of hours, I'm your personal pastry chef. Sound good?
Cinnabon? Cinni-Bons. That's so cute. I'm melting. Cinnamon buns for breakfast is both the best idea and worst idea. Oh, what's my motivation at? Oh, my motivation's really low. Right, from the coffee shop. Yeah.
Well, that's picture perfect, sugar. It's usually best working with warm ingredients.
Sorry, Pat, something passing on the street that I didn't want you to hear. Bonnabelle oils up the kitchen counter and gently kneads a large amount of dough for a few moments. Then she begins to roll it flat with a rolling pin.
So did things not work out with Elle, sugar? I thought for sure I had noticed a sparkle in your eye with her.
Elle and I are in a friendish sort of zone. I met her family. They're a bit intense. Elle is lovely, but a sparkle in my eyes for someone else. We spent some time together. I hope to spend more time soon.
I see.
Well, that wasn't good. Bonnabelle flattens the dough and sprinkles mixture cinnamon and sugar all over it. Then, with obvious expertise, she rolls the dough into a large rope and cuts it into even-sized pieces. She places newly cut and much more cinnamon bun-shaped goods into a baking dish and covers them.
Those will need to proof again for a while, so we got some time to kill. Here's where the recipes call for mimosas and charming company.
Bonbell retrieves a bottle of orange juice and a bottle of champagne. She pours you and herself a glass, then raises a cheers to you.
Cheers to sweet summer adventures.
Cheers to Cinni-Bons. Cheers to socially acceptable morning drinks. Cheers to the beautiful bakers of the world.
Well, I'm not sure I've ever met any myself, but I'm sure they deserve cheers as well as anyone.
I mean, I'm looking at one right now. After a short while and a few more drinks, Bonbell grows more and more giggly and vivacious. A few semi-scandalous comments you made have her laughing and softly shoving you away. You become aware that she stands closer and closer each time. Finally, her cheeks flush and her words a little breathless. She smiles knowingly at you. And then the timer goes off. You hear it go ding.
Oh,
like
there we
you
are.
just did now.
The buns are all proofed and ready to go into the oven. Let's not keep those little sweet darlings waiting.
Let's not. Bonbell runs across the kitchen, waving her hands delicately side to side. And you can't help but admire the way her breasts bounce as she moves. Oh. She puts the baking pan in the oven and sets a timer. She winks at you as she closes it.
Perfect. Now we just gotta give them about 30 minutes to get all poofy and good.
Poofy and good, the baking terminology.
I'll make the icing now while we're waiting. Do you mind handing me 2 cups of cream cheese? Oh, I mean 2 sticks. I'll start sifting the sugar.
And cream cheese. Well, we can't massage your shoulders, but we can handle the cream cheese.
Thanks so much, darling. This won't take a spell.
Bonbell whips up a batch of cream cheese icing, continuing to chat about her plans for the summer, until at last the timer for Cinni-Bons goes off. Ding!
Here we are. These are gonna send you straight to 7th heaven, darling. I guarantee it.
She layers the icing on the still hot buns. She layers the icing on the still hot buns. Then she delicately pulls them out of the pan onto a cooling rack and pulls the bun off the sugary mass.
Take a bite and tell me that's the greatest Cinnabon you've ever had.
You take a bite, and it very much is. It's okay. It's the best thing I've ever eaten, period. The bun is great. The company makes it incredible. Bonbell blushes softly and smiles.
Thanks, baby.
You and Bonbell share a warm, quiet moment, then her phone alarm beeps.
Hold on a sec, sugar.
When Bonbell reads the message, her eyes go wide with surprise and concern.
Sugar, I just got a text from the cleaning crew. They said there's a situation down at the bakery. Something about a gas line. Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. I gotta run much earlier than expected.
Don't be sorry. I had a great time. Mwahaha. The cinnamon buns are all mine. I was hoping to have more time.
Oh, you better hope I don't find out this was a prank or something you've cooked up. I gotta run. I'll be in touch. Thanks for a lovely visit.
Bonbell rushes from the room, pulls on her shoes, and heads out the door. You're left with a pile full of delicious Cinni-Bons, and you can't help but eat several more before your stomach protests and you require a nap. That date could have gone better, but when you don't have the right skill set, what can you do? July 11th afternoon. Okay, what have we got on tap for now? We got a date with Elle. Hey darling, just a little note from me to tell you I'm thinking of you. Just want to let you know I had a wonderful time, and I hope we can get together again soon. I'm thinking of something really special I'd love to do, if you're feeling sweet on me. Take care and have a great day. And that's the only message we got. So, park, arcade, but we have a date with, we have the cafe date with Elle. Oh wait, no, I didn't want messages. Schedule, that's what I want. So we have that, and then we have the E-line date. I don't know what we have going on for tomorrow. You arrive at the cafe slightly late, after getting caught behind an ice cream truck for several blocks. The place is busy today, but Lotus gives you a friendly wave. Dimitri nods slowly and winks when he meets your eye. Searching the cafe, you finally spot someone with pink hair, You're surprised, however, to see that it isn't Elle. Dorian is sitting at a table, sipping on an iced latte. He signals for you to join him.
Hello! Nice to see you again. Gorgeous weather today, yes? Perfect conditions for a cold drink and some shade.
Good afternoon, Dorian. Pleasure to see you. I love this weather. Definitely gotta watch out not to get burned, though. Dorian, you beautiful man. How's it going? Markets are looking good this morning, hey?
Actually, yes, they were. I love a good bull market. Gets the blood and money pumping. Do you mind having a seat? I wanted to chat with you privately for a moment. And here's the perfect opportunity, since Elle is temporarily indisposed.
What's on your mind? As long as we keep an eye on the clock, if Elle's gone for a while, she may be napping in the bathroom.
Very true. I've done more than my fair share of hide-and-seek with Elle over the years. Usually at dinner time. I just wanted to apologize if I came across as rude or condescending the other day when we first met. It was not my intention. I don't agree with the whole angry father/older brother stereotype. You know what I mean? Getting out the shotgun, asking, "What are your intentions?" I've been speaking with Elle, and she's indicated you know about her condition. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, sorry, I don't know what you mean. You mean her narcolepsy?
Yes, precisely. To get right to the point, Elle's condition has made her very vulnerable. So, I take the responsibility of watching out for her very seriously.
I see. Where does that put me? I'm not sure you should be telling me all this. I actually understand you much more than I can even say.
Oh? Are you saying you speak from experience? Interesting. Well, I won't pry, obviously. But I find your implication intriguing and somewhat comforting. In any case, Elle has been talking about you non-stop since you dropped by. And she has that sparkle in her eye imploring me not to be overbearing or difficult. So I shall do my best not to. My first effort will be not to explain in grim detail the consequences if I have misjudged your character, if you mistreat my sister. I think we understand each other.
Yes, we do. More than you realize. Smile. We'll go swallow now.
Excellent. Oh, by the way, here, a little something to show my sister a good time.
Dorian reaches into his wallet and extends a small stack of cash towards you. Must be $1,000 in his hand. Thank you, I will. No thank you, I've got that covered. Yeah, I got it.
All right, suit yourself.
I don't need it. Dorian turns away from you and rises from his seat, smiling broadly.
Elle, there you are. We were just talking about you.
My apologies for
Hi,
taking
Elle.
so long. There was a very chatty person in there who wanted to tell me about her 9 grandchildren. I didn't want to be rude. She was very, very proud and had a lot to say about each one.
Oh well. You have far too much patience for your own good sometimes.
As Elle turns to you, you notice her shyly tuck a strand of hair behind her ear and smile.
I'm happy to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope Dorian made you feel welcome.
He did. We talked about the weather. I'm happy to see you too, Elle. Elle, good to see you. Beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you two. I'll get out of your hair. Have a great time. Elle, I'll drop by later tonight on my way home. Let me know if you want to have dinner. I'll have Jeeves prepare more foie gras.
Sounds good, Dorian. I'll see you then.
See, that's one of the big reasons why I'm not rich. I couldn't eat shit like that.
Adieu.
Adieu. As Dorian leaves, he waves at Elle, who returns the gesture. She sits perfectly still, a gentle smile on her face, until he's out of view. Once he's out of sight, she seems to relax, returning her attention to you. Feel better? It's a little hard to tell you guys are siblings. You seem very different.
Funny you should mention that. A lot of people ask us if we're twins, what with the hair and all.
Now, his is just a darker shade of pink than hers.
It's a compliment, to be sure. Dorian is very handsome. but we are pretty different people overall. Was he polite, though? He didn't do his scary big brother performance, did he?
Well, I mean, he tried to. Nah, forget him.
Oh gosh, that's embarrassing. He just can't help himself. Well, I'll do my best to make up for it. And if there's a next time, I'll try to sneak away without him knowing. So, are you enjoying your vacation? I hope so. I can't tell if my town is good for vacations because, well, I live here. Are there tours? Have you taken any good pictures of birds?
I'm having a great time, though truthfully, it's because the people I've met are so wonderful. The birds here are world class. You've never done a staycation in your own town?
That's very kind of you to say. Or at least, I hope it is. Do I count as one of the people you've met?
Absolutely.
Never mind. I'm fairly confident I know the answer to that question. So, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm not very good at going on dates. I didn't plan any activities or bring any flowers or anything, so I hope you're not hoping for a surprise cake or turnips.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. This is already the best date I've ever been on. Not a big fan of surprises. They surprise me too much.
Well, I know you're teasing me now, but I'm going to pretend that you're bad at it and accidentally making me feel happy instead.
Well, I mean, that was my intention, but you can tell that Elle still isn't entirely at ease. Before you can figure out what to say next, you notice Lotus coming over to your table.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House. Nice to see you both again. I'm here to take your orders. And also to ask if you'd like to make a donation to the Chubby Bunny charity drive today.
Chubby Bunny? Oh goodness, that sounds adorable. What exactly is a Chubby Bunny charity, and how do we help?
It's so great. If you make a donation to Chubby Bunny, the Queen Bee Coffee House will give you a free bag of marshmallows. The larger your donation, the more marshmallows you get. Our proceeds go to the Sabrosa Animal Shelter, which does in fact take care of bunnies.
And hopefully they take care of red pandas too, right, Mio?
Now, we can't legally tell you to put a whole bunch of marshmallows in your mouth, because that's a choking hazard. But let's just say you'll be in good company today if you do.
Looking around the cafe, you notice most people are stuffing their mouths full of marshmallows and trying to say Chubby Bunny. Jibby Bibby.
Chubby Bunny! Woo! Been training my whole adult life for this.
What do you think? Do you guys want to make a donation?
Wow, that cut right away because Dimitri said something.
I would love to, actually.
Elle begins to reach for her purse. I got them. Put your bag your finest marshmallows, please. Let Elle pay. Here, for the animals. I love animals.
Oh, wow! That's so incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Hold on. I'll go get your marshmallows right away.
Wow, that was so kind of you. What a wonderful thing to do. This is such a thoughtful thing to do. Most of the time, if our family donates to a charity, they send a check and request a donation receipt. It loses a bit of the magic, I think, when Daddy is just trying to offset his taxes. Listen to me. Still talking about my family issues. I just need to relax and have some fun. Maybe I can ask you some questions this time?
Yeah, go for it. Nah, I hate talking about myself. Normally I hate talking about myself, but from what advancing here, you know.
What do you do for work?
Right now, whatever I can find, would you believe, hedge fund.
Oh, I see. This will probably sound weird, but I've always wanted to try picking up a part-time job. Nothing too fancy. Maybe decorating cupcakes with Bonnie at the bakery. Or is dog walking a job you can do?
It absolutely is.
Anyway, it all sounds interesting and rewarding. This is kind of a strange question, but I'm always interested in the answer. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
I don't really remember my dreams. I have a recurring dream where I have final exam I haven't studied for, and all my teeth fall out. I've had that dream. I dreamt two goddesses told me to save you. They said something like, Dies Iro Dias Nia. I don't think they said that, but
Oh
I'm
no!
not gonna go with that one.
Ugh, I can't stand dreams like that. Blech.
Me neither.
I have a recurring dream where I'm stuck in a bathtub, and someone keeps knocking on the door to show me the family tree.
Lotus pops up suddenly, interrupting your conversation.
Okay, guys, I ran as fast as I could. Here are your marshmallows. Whoever can fit the most in their mouth and still say Chubby Bunny is the winner, supposedly. Once more, I cannot encourage you to put too much food in your mouth, but I mean, who's gonna listen to me?
I think Callie has us all beat.
Enjoy!
Look! These marshmallows are shaped like little bunnies too!
They must be peeps.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
You go first. I want to save this.
This is so silly.
Elle stares at stuffed marshmallows in her mouth, doing her best not to giggle as her cheeks puff up. At one point, she has to stop and wave her hands in mock frustration. Murmur. You hand her another marshmallow. She's up to 5. She manages to push it in with a delicate finger. Yeah, I heard, Chubby Bunny. Elle starts to laugh, her lips puckered and barely contained with marshmallows. Finally, she awkwardly chews them and is laughing hysterically when she's done.
Yay! I did it! I think I may have a hidden talent. I must insist you do it with at least 4 to secure your victory, in the interest of fairness.
You pick up a bunch of marshmallows, gauging their relative density and squishiness. You feel a high degree of certainty you can fit 6. Elle watches you with eager enthusiasm, her eyes sparkling in anticipation. Do 4 marshmallows, but fail on purpose. Do 6 marshmallows. Do 8 marshmallows! No guts, no glory! Let's go for 6. Oh, and I got an achievement, too. Nice. I wasn't even aiming for that. You stuff 6 marshmallows rapidly, like it was what you were born to do. Then, with exceptional elocution, you say, Chubby Bunny! Clear as day.
Oh my word. I can't believe you made that look so easy. Well done. Well, I gave it my best shot, but it looks like you were victorious. I assume that you've had a great deal of practice, yes? This is probably how you spend your weekends?
Is that a fellatio joke? I just really like marshmallows. Sort of inspired to impress a girl I like. I don't have Suave 30, so I can't.
Well then, I feel like you deserve to win.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Hey, you two! Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to give you a special treat for coming in today. On the house. Would you two care for a strawberry milkshake? I've got 2 straws.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Oh, I suppose we're sharing at least 1 straw, yes? 2 straws, 1 strawberry milkshake.
I don't mind at all. You go ahead, I'm full of marshmallow.
Great!
You and Elle drink the milkshake together, and her expression is one of pure delight the whole time.
Oh, would you look at the time? My bus is going to be here soon. The stop is just across the street. You don't mind waiting with me, do you?
Not at all. Staying in my seat is literally the least I can do. The bus? You don't drive?
Oh, no. I can't. Sometimes I can't help from falling asleep.
Elle takes a moment to sip her drink to make sure it doesn't go to waste. Her mind seems to wander and she smiles to herself. When she stops to take a breath, she smiles and reaches for your hand. She squeezes it twice.
Thank you so much for a lovely time. I really had so much fun. I hope we can do it again sometime.
It's a date. Let's book it and make it happen.
Sounds wonderful. Oh, there's my bus. Take care. I'll see you again.
Elle leaps from her seat and rushes across the street. You watch her the whole way, but she doesn't turn to look back. Oh, crap. I did something wrong. Yeah, I definitely did something wrong there because there was supposed to be more there. Shit. Alright. Hey, it's me, Alpha. I hope you remember me. I'm the girl you talked to about having a super normal date with you. So I'm checking my schedule, and I'm free for dinner on Friday the 12th. Maybe we can grab some normal food, like pizza or apples. Are you free? Let me check. Yeah, it looks like I'm free. I'd love to hang out then. Sorry, I've already got plans on the 12th. No, I'm free. Yay, that makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. I'll come pick you up. I'll have Alphonse drive us. He's a great driver. See you then. I'm so excited. I can imagine that's what she's saying. Hello, it's Elle. You know, the sleepy girl? I just want you to know that I had a wonderful time. Good. Sorry again that my brother sort of butted in. He's like that. In any case, I just want to let you know how much I enjoyed it. I hope we can do it again soon. Take care. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, well, at least Elle's affection's gone up. We're not total 5 hearts yet, but we're getting close. We're about the same with Eero. We've really got to work on Quill. 2 dates done, 2 dates done, 2 dates done, 2 dates done, 2 dates done. We got all of our main 5 girls. 2 dates completed. Awesome. Let's see. Well, we're missing a secret with Elle, so that's gonna suck. We got both secrets for Eero. We got both secrets for Cassie. We got both secrets for Mio. Okay. Alright, so we can just cruise through these next couple days. So let's go to Eli's date. You arrive at the mall, which is somehow even busier than last time. The number of patrons seems to grow with every visit, as does the taste of recycled air. Ew. You make your way over to a chic boutique and see Eli with customer. The customer seems unsure, but Eli is exploding with energy and charisma, like he always does.
Nim! I'm telling you, buddy, this is the exact look you need to bring your game to a new plane.
I need those underwear.
I don't know, Eli. I don't think I would look very good in leather. And those pants aren't really pants.
The boy leans in closer to Eli, and you have to strain to hear him.
There's no pants on the bum.
No! Or the crotch! That's what makes them fun, Nim! Imagine how convenient they would be. Like, if you get an itch, it's so much easier to scratch. And none of that uncomfortable bulging when things get exciting, right?
Nim seems genuinely terrified for a few moments. He clears his throat. He clears his throat, adjusts his collar, and tries to summon up some confidence when he speaks.
Eli? I can't really tell if you're being serious.
Eli, serious?
Oh, you're no fun, Nim. You're supposed to pretend for at least a minute that you're into my great ideas. We talked about this. You agreed.
Okay, wow, sorry. It's just, there was that one time you sent me home with all the edible underwear when I was pretty sure I stressed the inedible nature of undergarments that I preferred.
Oh, details. Here you go, lovely. Aphrodite's mighty tighty whities. The most comfortable, sensible, but still kind of pretty briefs on the market.
Thanks, Eli. You're the best.
Pish posh, you're 10 times the gummy bear I am. Okay, ciao for now, my delicious little rabbit stew.
Ah, that's an in-joke for Blush Blush. Nim taps his credit card and walks out with a flustered but sincere smile. You approach the checkout. Eli doesn't seem to notice you. Hey, who is that gummy bear? Tisk, tisk, flirting with an innocent boy like that. How could you? Tell me more about these Aphrodite tighty mighties or whatever.
Oh my gosh, you're here! Yay!
He's a bit excitable. Eli hops over the counter and kisses both your cheeks. He also gives your chin a little pinch to better admire your face.
Such a fine, kissable face. Oh, yes, sorry. The Aphrodite mighty tighty whities? They're exactly the sort of underwear for the man or lady who likes the feel of sexy underwear, but not the look. Nim would wear onesies and long johns under his clothes if I let him. This is the closest to a compromise I could get him. Sweet boy. I heart him. I'm so glad you're here, though. Thanks for having a date with me here at the boutique. I've got some boring stuff I gotta sit on here, but I simply couldn't wait one more day to see you and squeeze you. But don't worry, I'm going to make this hella romantic. I got champagne chilling in the back. I've got fancy things to dress you up in. It'll be just like a date, except basically free, which is my favorite price.
What are you sitting on? I thought this was going to be a potluck. I brought pulled pork. My last date was free. I'm sensing a pattern.
Oh, it's a great big, boring inventory day. I got some drones from corporate helping me do the counts. Seems silly to me. The counts are always off. But I gotta be here, ready to dive into action, in case they find a body or something back there.
Eli's phone beeps and practically collapses with dramatic disappointment.
Again?
Yeah.
It's only been 2 hours, and they've called me to storage 9 times. 9! They should at least buy me dinner if they're going to screw around with me like this. Okay, listen up. You are now in charge. I grant you Eli's magic charisma powers while I'm gone. Take care of customers until I get back. Bye!
Okay, I appreciate little things like that. Eli rushes out of the boutique, leaving you stranded behind the counter. Smile pleasantly. Leave. Steal money from the register. Smiling pleasantly, you can't help but feel some of Eli's magic charisma bubbling in the back of your mind. While you're waiting for Eli to return, you catch a customer entering the store out of the corner of your eye. It's Lotus. You recognize her before she sees it's you. Her eyes are nervously scanning tables of unmentionables. Can I help you? Hey, Lotus. Slap underwear on counter. See this baby here? It can fit so many legs.
Yes! I was hoping you could. Oh! It's you! What are you doing here? Do you work in a chic boutique now? Where's Eli?
Eli's currently unavailable. What can I help you with? I'm one of those people that do anything Eli says. I'm just watching the store for now. Yeah, this is my job. I find people underwear and stuff.
Oh, well, that is... I just, don't know if I feel comfortable talking to a stranger about it.
Oh, my vision's down. Are you sure? Eli should be back in a while. We're actually on a date. Drop by in a little while.
Yeah, I'll just come back.
Oh.
Thank you anyways.
Boo. Short while later, Eli returns. He flops down the big fluffy couch and groans. Big fluffy chair and groans.
Sweet spirit of Judy, I dislike stairs. The south end escalator was out, so I walked all the way to the north end escalator, and that one was out. The elevator was preoccupied with a sweet little saltwater taffy in a wheelchair, and I couldn't bribe any large men to carry me up. No matter what steps I take to avoid them, it's always stairs. Anyway, how'd it go here? Anything exciting happen?
Not much. One customer.
One customer, eh? That's practically a rush in here some days. So hey, there's a decent chance that I'll be fired today. Just FYI.
Just throwing that out there.
I was hoping to get one more chance to fool around in the back room with you, though. If you'd be down like a clown. A sexy clown, I stress.
What? They're firing you? Who challenged me to a tickle fight rematch? You're a bad influence. Yeah, let's hit it.
Well, maybe. I mean, like I said, my counts are always really bad. Inventory is a 4-letter word around here. And not one of the fun ones. One of the terrible, racist ones. I was looking at the count in progress, though, and it's a lot worse than usual. So, today might be the day. No worries if so. Though I've spilt my blood and other bodily fluids for this place, I harbor no ill will to my dismissal. Anyway, what about the other thing I mentioned? The sex? I did mention it, right? So, is that a yes?
I mean, how many ways
One's
can
all
you
you
say
need,
yes?
baby.
Yoink. Eli leads you in the back of the store. You fool around with the way the stock is organized, mixing up sizes, and misusing hangers to make each other laugh. Eli pretends to kidnap you with a fancy leather belt, and another tickle fight begins after all, interspersed with affectionate kisses. You and Eli have a good laugh. Then he directs you to an employee lounging part of the store and gestures for you to sit.
So, we've got at least a little while before the suits come back from the warehouse. Let's chill. So, tell me what's on your mind. How are things? How are things with Iro? Whoa, wait, don't answer. I saw that look. As soon as I said her name. What's wrong?
I still sort of feel weird dating both of you. The feelings I have for her are getting really strong, but she's not returning them. No, things are good. Slow but good.
Oh! Oh, wow. Yeah. That's not what I was expecting you to say. Wow, 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 Muffin. I didn't realize that's where you were headed. You sound like you've got it bad.
I mean, Iro's a treasure, so...
Okay, first off, let's clear the air and look at the pretty blue sky. If that's how you're feeling, we definitely need to put a lid on this.
Eli gestures back and forth, to you and himself.
I mean, I was 50-50 on whether Iro would actually open up to you. And I didn't want to pass up on a little summer fun. But I can see Eli is complicating matters. And if there's one thing I'm not looking for, it's commitment. Or complications. We had fun. Why don't we just call it here? What do you say?
That might be for the best. I just need to give Iro my best shot. I mean, if it doesn't work out, booty call?
Oh, wow. Like yesterday. Booty call now, booty call anytime. Here, just to prove things are cool between us.
Eli reaches over to a purse, opens it, and takes out a huge wad of bills.
Catch. A little gift from Eli, so you can show my sister a good time.
You unfurl the bills, there's exactly $5,000 here. What? Where did you get this money? I can't accept this. Did you just become my sugar daddy?
Always was. It's my secret.
Hey!
I'm always Randy.
I thought you were always Eli. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoops! Looks like the suits are coming with their inventory reports. You'd better skedaddle. Listen, it was fun. It was really fun. If things really don't work out between you and Iro, then... well, you got my number. Take it easy. Mwah.
He kisses you.
Sexy muffin. Okay, bye!
Eli shows you the door, just as 4 very scary women in sunglasses and black suits walk into the
Hi,
store.
ladies. I'll put some tea on. Let's dish.
You walk out of the mall, returning to your car, feeling just a little winded. You're not really sure what to make of everything, but you decide to carry on. You stuff the money in your pocket and drive away. It's not bad. Affection went up, and I get $5 grand from the date? Sign me up. How did we end with Eli? Okay, we didn't really get Eli to full affection, but that's okay. I mean, I'm mainly just focused on the 5 Destined girls right now, so we're doing really good there. Quill really needs to come up, though. Next few dates will be fine, but I think we're going to rush through the next day and take it from there. How about jobs? What can we do? Oh, we really can't do anything other. Oh, I mean, we got $5 grand from Eli, so let's work on our ruthlessness. You say you're doing a night job. It's weird how you seem to be working so much harder on vacation. You need a vacation. That sentence... Yeah, the way I read that didn't make any sense at all. Your alarm goes off. Someone is talking about home renovations. Don't be afraid to ask for help. An expert can give you a tip or a hint you need to succeed. You turn it off. Yeah, okay, I hear you there, Mystic. But I'm not using Mystic for my playthrough. Let's get our motivation up. July 12th morning. Eli. O-M-G. Those are letters. Hey, listen. I know I'm really on anymore, but I wanted you to know that I had a great time. And if things don't work out between you and Eero, well, you've got my number. He already said this to me already. Been a slice of fun. Ciao for now. And that's the last time we'll be hearing from Eli. Alright, only one thing to do. Let's go to the hospital. Taking another walk through town, you pass by the hospital and take a moment to look it over. You can see in the lobby a flock of tourists, all with various variations of various vacation woes. Wow, it's a lot of alliteration. Full body sunburns, face smacked by surfboards. Some appears to have consumed a bad coconut. As you make to continue on your way, you notice a bottle of prescription medicine on the ground. It reads, "Take one randomly. Warning, side effects may be smexy." There's a single pill in the bottle. Prescription signed Dr. Thelema, MD. Ah, what do you do? Wow, we'll take the pill then from Dr. Thelema. Despite how insanely reckless it seems, taking someone's discarded medicine outside the hospital, you just do it. The medicine tastes bitter, and immediately makes you lightheaded. After a few terrifying moments of self-poisoning, you suddenly do in fact feel smexier. And swap goes up by 3, yes. A small voice in the back of your mind is screaming at you, telling you never do this again, but you manage to ignore it and continue on your merry way, as you do in life. Okay, we can either go to the mall or we can go home. Let's check and see what's happening at home. As you enter the house, the distinct smell of laundry sheets and smoke is strong in the air. Oh god. You hear a muffled beeping sound coming from the laundry room. It's unmistakably the song of a critical error. You rush to the laundry room and find Quill sitting atop the dryer, holding down the lid with a look of discomfort and desperation.
Hello. I'm glad you're here. I have an important question for you about this thing.
I bet you do. Sure, Quill, ask me whatever's on your mind. Did you break the machine?
Well, now that you mention it, I have many things on my mind. But I'll limit it to one question for now.
Good plan.
So when you turn on this machine thing, it gets very warm. And if you put stuff in it, it goes buzzy buzzy shaky shake. It is very nice to take a nap on. It feels very nice. But I'm starting to think it's not a nap machine at all. Because when I put stuff in it, they sometimes come out kind of broken.
Well, that depends on what you put into it.
And when I used it for a nap just now, it started making smoke and funny sounds. So now my question, what is this thing? And how angry did I make it?
This machine is made for drying things. Only soft-lit things go in it. This machine is for drying clothes. You should be fine if you take a nap on it. Gosh, you're dumb.
Oh, I see.
We're not going to call her dumb, because Quill is a sweetheart that needs to be protected.
That makes more sense than a napping machine
And I mean more to
that
that
breaks
than
after
you
only
know.
14 naps. So, did I break it?
Well, maybe. We'll just pretend everything's fine until we're sure it's not. Nah, I can fix it. One sec. You open up the machine, and there are several large stones and a down pillow inside. Feathers have gotten caught in the lint trap, and were likely the source of the smoke. You clear the machine, then do an error override through the motherboard. Otherwise, you need to call for someone to repair it. A few quick button presses and the machine is running again.
Yay! You're a friend to kitties and machines everywhere. Well, thank you for coming to my rescue. I promise I won't put any more weird stuff in the machine. You are a very understanding and friendly person. You would make a fine kitty owner. Well, I'm going to take one more nap on this machine to make sure we're still friends. Have a good day. See you later.
Quill hugs you, squishing her face in your chest. Then she hops back on the machine and turns it on. In a few moments, she's snoring softly. You leave her to it. July 12th, evening. And then we have the date with Alpha. Let's just have a quick look here. Did that help? I think it helped. I don't know. I mean, she's lovey-dovey, so that's good. Yeah, everybody's all lovey-dovey. That's excellent. Okay. So let's do this date with Alpha, and we will finish it off for today. I thought that was the sound of windows. Waiting outside your house for Alpha to show up. Something on the porch catches your eye. You notice scratch marks on some of the beams supporting the deck. Wow, and I want to be a writer. Some look fresh, some are obviously much older and painted over. As you're inspecting, you hear the sound of a horn from the street, pulling your attention away. There's a limo parked in front of your house. Electric, so it pulled up silently. For a moment, you're not sure if it's here for you. Suddenly, Alpha pops up out of the sunroof.
Hello. I'm here for a super fun, super normal date.
Ah, yes, a limo. All my super normal dates start with a limo. Hey, person I barely know. You look great and unfamiliar.
Yes, thank you. You look great too. Very great. And very unfamiliar.
You climb into the limo, and for a moment you're stunned. The interior is not all like a normal limo. No, that looks like a party. Everything is custom ultra high end. I'm going to try that sentence again. Everything is custom ultra high end. The sound system, the lights, the seating, the most extravagant vehicle you've ever seen.
Have a seat. There's sparkling water, sparkling wine, sparkles for everything you could desire. Wait, what's wrong? You look concerned. You have concerned eyes.
Nope, just dazzled by the sparkling lights. Alpha, not many normal dates start with an ultra posh limo.
Okay, good. But let me know if they're making you nauseous or anything. I can turn them down.
Good deal. The limo pulls into the street and accelerates surprisingly fast. You're driven back into your seat, and Alpha Let me try that again. The limo pulls out into the street and accelerates surprisingly fast. See spot run. You're driven back into your seat, and Alpha loses her footing a little. Alpha lands on your lap and laughs.
Excuse me. Alphonse always puts pedal to the metal. I'm used to it. So, what should we talk about on our super normal date? What do normal people usually talk about?
Well, usually they talk about work and stuff, but maybe that'll ruin the experience for you. I mean, we could always do some more of that flirting.
Oh, yes!
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Oh, my 32 swath. Nice.
Here, I'll start. Hey there. You've got a nice face. I have already fantasized about kissing it. This is fun. Okay, now you flirt with me.
Well, I can't smooch her on the cheek. Hey girl, I notice your hair is astonishingly blue.
Thank you. I have a team of 9 hairdressers that make sure it stays that nice, natural blue color. They work very hard, so I do my best to show off and appreciate their work. Oh, I asked my fans earlier what are the best things to make small talk about on a date. They suggested talking a little bit about our personal interests and background.
They talk about, you're going on a date now, Alpha! You're supposed to date me! I don't get celebrity, but or no, it's not celebrity I don't get. It's obsession with celebrity that I get. Have you heard about this? Oh, Livy Dunn, gymnast in the States, who has all these little prepubescent teenage boys just going knocking futz whenever there's a gymnastics meet. She doesn't even have to be on it, but people are like these little teenage boys like, "Are you Livy's mother? Are you Livy's mother? Are you Livy's mother? Where's Livy? Where's Livy?" When she's not even part of it. So you all need to calm the hell down, stuff the testosterone down, and just get on with your lives. Come on. That's my rant for the day. No, that's
I'll
what
go
Alpha said.
first. Have you ever heard of Songaloids? Do you know what they are?
Aren't they a pop cover band from Austria? No. They're a subset of strong AI based on neocortical engrams optimized for neural stimulation through music. Words.
Yes, that's exactly right. Gosh, no one's ever answered like that before. You must be very smart. Or cheating somehow.
Cheating? No.
But probably just smart. Anyway, I used to be a Songaloid, but then I became a real girl.
Oh, like Pinocchio.
The process is a bit complicated and confidential, so I won't bore you with the details. But yeah, I decided I
I'm
wanted
betting
to
it
keep singing,
involves.
and I'm still with my label, and now I've had 9 #1 albums.
Oh God, I wanted to say narcolepsy, but that's Elle. Necromancy. That's it. It had to do with necromancy, I bet.
So that's me. How about you?
I'm on a quest of destiny and dating and stuff.
Oh wow, I've never met anyone on a quest before. That sounds exciting.
Hey, so far so good.
Is it like Dragons and Dungeons kind of quest? Or something with a more modern twist?
Modern.
Wait, I think I just answered my own question.
There's a sudden sound that catches your attention. It sounds like a harmonic chord on a guitar being strummed. Alpha reaches over and presses a button.
Yes, Alphonse? Is everything okay?
Alphonse's voice comes back over the speaker.
We've arrived at the pizzeria, Miss Alpha. But there's a problem. Looks like a 120.
Oh no.
Alpha pushes a button to lower the passenger window, and a sudden burst of cheers comes through the window. Oh God. Alpha! Alpha, we love you! Alpha, please sign my breasts. What? Wait, what? Alpha closes the window again. She looks crushed. Expectations crushed. She buries her face in her hands and moans sadly.
Someone must have leaked to the press I was coming. I was hoping to at least have a slice of pizza before anyone recognized me. Oh no. No.
Oh, I don't have the buff. Really? My buff stat isn't that high? Oh, crap. This is going to end
okay.
badly.
I should have known. My manager warned me that it wasn't very likely I would go somewhere for a quiet date. This is just a price to being super famous and popular, I guess.
Hell of a price, that's for sure. Alpha smiles, obviously kidding. But you see her expression get a little crestfallen. The two of you ride in silence for a while. The sting of missing out on her normal date is a little obvious. Looking around for something to cheer her up, you see a karaoke machine. At least it looks like a karaoke machine. Taking a closer look, there are considerably more buttons on it than a normal karaoke machine, and the controls are not written in a language you can read. You decide to push a button. Push the on button. When you turn the machine on, there's a sudden surge of feedback, and it rattles them. Oh God. The screeching sound startles both of you, and Alpha reaches over and turns it off.
Hey, whoops. I must have left that turn up really high last time. I don't feel much like singing though. I think I have. Wait, I forgot.
She pushes the button to talk to Alphonse.
Alphonse, what's the thing you get in your head where it feels like a sprained ankle, but in your brain?
A headache, Miss Alpha.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, yes, a headache. Thank you. Okay, maybe we can do a do-over. Let's call off our date, and I'll try to arrange another. And this time, I'll keep my secret plans close to the breast.
Good idea. You hear the Alphonse sound again, and Alpha answers
Yes,
it.
Alphonse?
The expression is close to the chest.
Yeah, both work.
Oh, great. Thank you, Alphonse.
You're welcome, Miss Alpha.
Alpha turns to you with pleading
Do you
eyes.
think we can reschedule? Can this be a do-over?
Yeah, let's do over. Drop me off at home and we'll pretend it didn't happen. Aw, this sucks.
Thank you. I'll do my very best to make it up to you.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Alphonse, please drive us back to our guest's house.
Alpha drops you off back on your street.
Next time, it'll be much, much better. I promise.
You wave goodbye and the limo screeches off at high speed. You go inside and ponder the series of unfortunate events that led you to this wasted evening. Well, Lisa wasn't all bad. She's lovey-dovey. Affection's 7 out of 10. Night. Let's see. Let's run violence. So you have chosen violence. Plus 2 levels. You check your horoscope for fun. Don't take too many chances. Cats have 9 lives, but you've only got 1. Don't miss your chances. Well, kind of a disappointing way to end off this episode, but hey, they can't all be winners. So, how are you enjoying Hush Hush so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really love to read your opinions on this. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. In the description, you're going to see all the ways you can help support this channel. You can follow me on, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Reddit. You can help support this channel by picking up your Irish Bandit merchandise from my Irish Bandit shop on redbubble.com. You can pick up your copy of my very first novel, Shade Falling, on Amazon. You can either pick it up through Kindle e-reader, or you can get the paperback version, and you can buy me a copy. Where right now, I have a goal set up where I want to get some new Elgato gear so I can make everything look better and, just have a better presentation for everything. So if you can, donate in the link down below. Also, you're going to find a link where you can pick up your copy of Hush Hush on Steam. And I'm also going to include a link for the original story that I wrote called Hush Hush, Her Name Was Mio. Now, bit of a spoiler warning. If you have not played through Hush Hush and got a specific tragic ending, the story's probably not going to make any sense. So if you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and read. But if you do, I'd pass on it for now until maybe after you play through Hush Hush a few times. But either way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, tap the bell and you'll be notified whenever a brand new video goes live. I'll be back tomorrow with my top 5 favorite episodes of Season 4 of Cobra Kai. Then we're going to be talking about what's to come in the weeks to come on the channel. And then I'll be back Wednesday with more BioShock. So stay tuned for that. Until then, have a great rest of the week, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon.